Northwestern, Canton Central Catholic, and Grand Valley tonight on Academic Challenge.
Academic Challenge is brought to you by Westfield Insurance. And now, here's the host of Academic Challenge, Jason Nicholas.
Hello there, good evening. I'm Jason Nicholas, and welcome to Academic Challenge. The challenge is simple. Tonight, these three teams will compete for points by answering questions covering math, science, history, and other topics. First, though, let's take a look at our team standings, because at the end of the season, the top three scoring teams will return for that championship showdown. But these points are very important for another reason. Westfield Insurance will grant $20,000 to the top 10 schools that compete this season on Academic Challenge. Let's get started our opening match. It is the lightning round. In this round, all three teams compete. We award 10 points for a correct answer. We subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. We start each team tonight with 100 points. Here we go. All the answers in this round begin with the letter W. The letter W. This Midwest Badger state has its capital at Madison, Northwestern.
Wisconsin.
That is right. During World War I, he was Kaiser of Germany. Canton Central Catholic.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm, or William, correct. Last summer, Brazil was the site for this major soccer tournament. Canton Central Catholic.
World Cup.
World Cup, correct. Francis Crick and this American scientist won. Canton.
Watson.
Watson, correct. Won a Nobel Prize for their work on DNA. He was the author of The War of the Worlds and Canton.
Wells.
H.G. Wells, right. In 1969, hundreds of thousands of people attended a rock festival near this Grand Valley.
Woodstock.
New York town. Woodstock is right. Henry Clay was a member of this political party, Northwestern.
Whig.
The Whig Party, yes. He and Steve Jobs founded the Apple Corporation. Canton.
Wozniak.
Wozniak is right. This is the last name of tennis players Venus, Canton Central Catholic.
Williams.
And Serena Williams, yes. Wow. For our final lightning round question, let's go over to Terrence Spivey from the Caramoo House.
Caramoo House is the oldest African-American theater in the country. We are particularly proud of last spring's musical production of The Color Purple, written by what author?
Grand Valley.
Walker.
Alice Walker is right. Wow, a clean sweep for the three teams. We'll come back, we'll meet these teams when AC returns.
Just like anything can happen in the game you're about to watch, anything can happen in life. That's why there's Westfield Insurance.
Our employees and agency partners are here for you when the unexpected happens, to help put the pieces back together and give you peace of mind.
In addition to high school quiz shows, we support programs like teen driver safety and community involvement.
The bottom line is that we value what you value.
So thanks for tuning in. Now let's watch these sharp young minds compete in what's sure to be an exciting match.
Tonight's judge from Cuyahoga Community College is Ann Proudfoot, Dean West Shore Student Affairs. Welcome back to AC. Thank you so much for watching tonight. It's time now for our Mix It Up round. The questions are worth 20 points. There's no penalty for an incorrect answer. If a team answers all 6 questions correctly, they'll receive those very important 25 bonus points. First up, team number 1 from Northwestern, located in Wayne County. And with a student population of over 400, the mission of Northwestern is preparing students today for tomorrow's opportunities. Students are offered a variety of courses, including global studies, calculus, economics. In addition, students may participate in a variety of athletics and clubs, including FFA, drama, and NHS. Northwestern, working with the Tri-County Educational Center and other area schools, offers the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. Adam is the captain of Northwestern. Adam's in the marching band. Tell us more about Adam.
I'm also a member of the National Honor Society and 4-H, and we'd like to extend a thank you to our administration, our superintendent, Mr. Layton, and our principal, Mr. Burkholder. Very good. Over to Ethan. Ethan is the senior class president at Northwestern.
I also play baseball and am in the marching band and a member of National Honor Society, and I would like to thank our advisor, Mrs. Hines.
Very good. Over to Luke. Luke is a member of NHS. Tell us more about Mr. Luke.
I play trumpet in our school's marching and concert band, and I'd like to thank our alternates, Katie, Rachel, and John.
All right, Ethan, Adam, Luke, Northwestern, gentlemen, just for you. You have to act today to find in this phrase what word that names the action a president takes to block legislation passed by Congress.
Veto.
Veto is right. The word oblivious is usually defined as being a state of which of these?
completely unaware.
That is right. These events all took place on January 8th, but in different centuries, arrange them in chronological order, starting with the earliest.
Galileo dies, Battle of New Orleans, Elvis Presley born.
Correct. To create phrases meaning unnecessary paperwork and a minor issue that diverts attention from the main issue, fill the blanks with what same word?
Red.
Red is right. The mythical Atalanta lost her foot race because she stopped to pick up which of these?
The Golden Fleece.
No, the golden apples. To complete this Chinese proverb, place in the blank. What lepidopterous insects whose larvae eat holes in clothing?
Moth.
Moth, correct. Well done, Northwestern. Just missed that one. All right, team number 2 tonight is Canton Central Catholic. Canton Central Catholic, located on a 60-acre campus in Canton, offers its students both college prep and vocational programs. The academic offerings are enhanced by a competitive athletic program, a music program including both band and choir, a drama department, and a campus ministry program. Recent renovations include a new graphics, computer lab, science facilities, and updated athletic facilities. Maxwell is the captain of Canton Central Catholic. Maxwell plays on the soccer team. Tell us more.
I am an officer in the Latin Club, and I also play tennis. And I'd like to thank our parents for coming out to support us today.
Excellent. So would we. Taylor, you're in cross country. Tell us more about Taylor.
I also play tennis. I'm a member of the National Honor Society, and I would like to thank all our alternates for being here today.
All right, terrific. Finally, over to Nicholas. Nicholas, you're the vice president of the National Honor Society.
I also run cross country, and I'm an Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts of America, and I'd like to thank our advisor, Ms. Schwinn.
Nicholas, Maxwell, Taylor, Canton Central Catholic, here we go. Help Noah out by finding here the name of what last name of what African-American woman whose actions began the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott?
Parks.
Parks is right. If you were looking for a calm spot so you could rest, that place could be described best by which of these?
Tranquil.
That is correct. You'll find all of these in your history books, but not in this order. Arrange them chronologically.
Federalist Papers, Compromise of 1850, Social Security Act.
Correct. What same word is needed in both of these blanks in a political work by Thomas Paine, and the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
Rights.
Rights is correct. Of these 3 states that were among the original colonies, which one was earlier known as New Netherlands?
New York.
New York is right. 25 bonus points possible here. Canton Central Catholic. To complete this quote from movie director Federico Fellini, add what type of book? The story of one's life written by oneself.
Biography.
Oh, man. Autobiography. Tough one there, but good job, Canton Central Catholic. Have to take your first answer on those. All right, finally tonight is Grand Valley, located in Ashtabula County with over 400 students. Grand Valley High School offers a comprehensive academic program, including a broad-based college prep program with a 4-year math requirement and foreign language courses. In addition to a variety of courses and extracurriculars, students are offered vocational, agriculture, and career counseling. Grand Valley was just recently selected as a top high school in the country by Newsweek and World and News Magazine. Andrew is the captain of Grand Valley. Andrew plays in the band. Tell us more about Andrew.
I'm the section leader at the band. I'm a Boys State alumni, and I'd like to thank Mr. Stimmitz, our superintendent, Dr. Nye, and our principal, Mr. Hitchcock.
Terrific. Over to Lauren. Lauren, you're the choir section leader. Tell us more.
I'm also the stage manager of our drama department, and I'm in youth leadership. I would like to thank our teachers who let us miss class for these meetings.
Very good. Over to Rebecca. Rebecca, you're in the World Language Club. What should everyone else at home know about you?
I'm also in youth leadership, and I'd like to thank the parents and alternates that came out today.
All right, Lauren, Andrew, Rebecca, Grand Valley. These questions just for you. Let's start. You won't cry if you can find here the name of what German chemist who invented and named the common lab burner?
Bunsen.
Bunsen's right. If someone spoke to you in a nasty way, you could describe that person which of these ways?
Placid.
Novituperative. Please list these 3 plants in order of their distance from the sun, starting with the closest.
Mercury, Mars, Neptune.
Mercury, Mars, Neptune. Yes. What same word will precede each of these words to name the crest of the Rocky Mountain Range and the Congress that adopted the Declaration of Independence?
Continental.
Continental is right. Which of these 3 technical developments was not available in 1945 at the end of World War II?
Microchips.
That is right. To complete this sentence from a story by Somerset Maugham, fill in the blank with what word that a doctor would call epidermis.
Skin.
Skin is right. Well done, Grand Valley, and that ends the round. Pretty close match, tied for second place. Only a 40-point difference here, so stay close for Q&A after this.
I'm Scott Ewers of the Hertvic Insurance Group, a Westfield partner, bringing you the Sharing Knowledge, Building Trust question of the week. A fire destroys your home. Will your insurance company pay for hotel expenses until your home is repaired?
For the answer and a chance to win a Kindle, visit westfieldinsurance.com/academic challenge.
Welcome back to AC. Before we begin our next round, let's recap the scores so far tonight. Tied for second place, 220. Northwestern, they're tied with Grand Valley, also at 220. The lead tonight still very early. 260, Canton, Central Catholic. Now it is time for the picture-perfect round. Each correct answer here is worth 10 points, but a wrong or no answer will cost 10 points. All three teams are playing here, so hands on your buzzers, eyes on the monitor. Here we go. Sundial shells like these are said to have inspired a design for a spiral staircase by what 15th century artist better known for the Mona Lisa? Canton Central Catholic.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci is right. Little Red Riding Hood meets the wolf in this illustration by a 19th century artist with what last name? That suggests a construction derrick or a long-legged bird. Northwestern.
Stork.
Crane. This statue outside a stadium in Daytona, Florida honors what first African-American to become a Major League Baseball player? Canton Central Catholic.
Robinson.
Robinson is right. If the slope of a line is negative 1/3, what is the slope of a line perpendicular to it? Canton Central Catholic.
3.
3 is right. The work of an 18th century Croatian painter. This is a depiction of what biblical patriarch as he is about to sacrifice his son Isaac. Canton.
Abraham.
Abraham is right. Don't make a sound. I'm gonna guess you didn't mean to buzz in there. That was just from the previous round. Don't make a sound. Just rearrange the letters here to name what legendary Greek woman who waited 20 years. Canton Central Catholic.
Penelope.
For the return of her husband Ulysses. Penelope is right. This is the dining hall on what New York island? That was the country's leading Grand Valley.
Manhattan.
No, Ellis Island. Hollywood comes to Cleveland as spotlighted in this issue of Cleveland Magazine. And most filmmakers dream of receiving what annual American award which honors cinematic achievements? Canton.
Oscar.
Oscar is right. Well done. Terrific round for Canton Central Catholic there. Picture perfect. Opens up a big lead. A lot can still happen. More academic challenge coming up. Stay close. Let's welcome our team advisors tonight from Canton Central Catholic, Lou Schwing, from Grand Valley, Mark Stimitz, and from Northwestern, Maria Hines. Special shout out to Northwestern, their first appearance on Academic Challenge tonight. Let's get back underway now. Hot picks. One at a time. I'll ask each team 8 questions. The correct response, 20 points. Hey, no penalty here, guys, for an incorrect answer, so guess away. And of course, 8 for 8 means 25 bonus points. All right, to pick your questions, Northwestern, we go over to Maxwell. Max, Canton Central Catholic, 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
Envelope number 2 for the gentleman from West Salem, Northwestern. Here we go. In the 19th century, West Indies commerce declined due to the discovery that what sweetener could be extracted from beets as well as cane?
Sugar.
Sugar's right. The crew must have grumbled in 1824 when the British ship HMS Griper was trapped by ice in an inlet of what largest Canadian bay?
Hudson.
Hudson, yes. Long marches count as much as fighting was the theory of what Civil War general whose troops won in a walk when they marched through Georgia? Any guess here?
Grant.
March through Georgia, William Tecumseh Sherman. To the monitor, your science question. Charles Darwin presented his ideas on evolution to a scientific society named for what Swedish botanist who had created the genus and species system of classification?
Linnaeus.
Linnaeus is right. Russian leader Vladimir Putin, and his name ends in IN, as did the name of what powerful Russian monk, the advisor to the Romanov Tsarina Alexandra? Rasputin. One of the favorite books of Civil War troops was not by an American. It was the novel Les Miserables by what French writer?
Victor Hugo.
Hugo's right. To the bottom of your math question, what is the greatest common divisor of these three numbers?
4.
4 is right. Among Balboa's companions when he discovered the Pacific Ocean was what adventurer who later became the conquistador who conquered Peru?
Bolivar.
Now, Francisco Pizarro. Well done, Northwestern. That was a tough draw there. Envelope number 2, added again. All right, we go back over to Canton Central Catholic, but first, Andrew will pick your questions from Grand Valley. 1, 3, or 4, Andrew?
1.
Envelope number 1 for the gentleman from CCC. Here we go. What historic Philadelphia bell was rung July 8th, 1776, first reading of the Declaration of Independence?
Liberty Bell.
That is right. About 5 weeks after General Lee surrendered, a final Civil War skirmish took place in what Lone Star state, the westernmost of the Confederacy?
Texas.
Texas, yes. Rival Vikings might have been green with envy when Greenland was discovered by what 10th century Norseman whose name includes a different color?
Eric the Red.
Eric the Red, yes. Which of these terms, take a look at your science question, identifies a process by which plants and animals may become better suited to their surroundings over many generations?
Adaptation.
It's adaptation, but we'll give it to you because it's right there on the screen. And so replaced by the 4th of July, March 5th, was a popular American holiday honoring what 1770 Boston event in which Crispus Attucks was killed?
Boston Massacre.
That is right. An influential lecture on Beowulf was presented in 1936 by what British author of The Lord of the Rings?
Tolkien.
Tolkien is right. Monitor your math question. What is the perimeter here? If the length is 7, the area is 35 of the rectangle. Perimeter.
24.
24. All right. Canton Central Catholic, 25 bonus points possible here. Almost 2/5 of the population of Uruguay are urbanites living in what city? The capital of Uruguay.
Quito.
No, Montevideo is the captain there. Paraguay is Quito. Well done, though, Canton Central Catholic. All right, finally tonight, Grand Valley, we go back over to our buddy Adam from Northwestern. What'll it be, Adam, 3 or 4?
3, please.
Envelope number 3 for Grand Valley. Envelope number 4, maybe next time. Centuries ago, the Portuguese sought an all-water route to India because the old routes were controlled by Genoa and what Italian city of canals?
Venice.
Venice, yes. Although the U.S. is no longer in the gold standard, there are still thousands of tons of gold bars stored in what fort in Kentucky?
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox, yes, in 1887. Adventurer H.M. Stanley began his longest African expedition, lasting how many days, equal to the largest 3-digit number?
999.
Yes. To the monitor your science question, the length of a meter is sometimes defined as a multiple of the wavelength of the emission spectrum of an isotope of what noble gas?
Lithium.
Krypton. Sir William Herschel was a professional musician practicing astronomy in his spare time when he discovered what planet 7th from the sun?
Uranus.
That's right. Since 1903, readers have been wild about the call of the wild by what American author?
Jack London.
That's right. To the monitor your math question, evaluate this expression here. Guess you have an answer?
15.
26. When asked how he had become a World War II hero, what 35th president said, "It was involuntary. They sank my boat." His boat being PT-109.
JFK.
John F. Kennedy is right. Well done, Grand Valley. And that means the grab bag round is coming up right after this. We still have some time. Stay tuned.
For complete information about everything academic, visit us online at newsnet5.com/academic-challenge.
Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Let's recap our scores so far tonight as we head into our grab bag round. 310, third place, Northwestern. Second place at 330 is Grand Valley. And so far in the lead tonight, very strong start for Canton Central Catholic. They're at 460. But again, it is now time for the grab bag round. This is a free-for-all. Each correct answer is worth 20 points. The team will lose 20 points for a wrong or no answer. Also some visual questions here. Those are plus or minus 30. So that could get you right back into the game. And here we go. All three teams are playing. So hands on your buzzers. Our grab bag round begins now. According to Forbes magazine, the richest man in America is still what co-founder and former CEO, Canton?
Bill Gates.
That's right. Weary Blues is a book by what tireless African-American poet whose last name rhymes with blues? Canton.
Langston Hughes.
That is right. Peter Minuit got one of the great bargains of all time when he paid about $24 for what island? Now part of New York City. Canton.
Manhattan.
Manhattan is right. To the Monitor, this Sinclair tartan might have been worn by author Upton Sinclair when he wrote what landmark novel, Canton?
The Jungle.
Is right. The petition that started England's glorious revolution of 1688 was sent to what royal couple? Grand Valley.
Magna Carta.
Well, then living in Holland, William and Mary is the answer there. If a baseball player gets just one hit in 8 official times at bat, what is his batting average? 1 for 8. Canton?
0.125.
0.125, right. Choice. Many low-grade sulfide ores are concentrated by saponification, filtration, or flotation. Northwestern.
Saponification.
Flotation. To the Monitor, President Truman made this statement about a post-World War II European recovery program named, Canton?
Marshall Plan.
Marshall Plan, yes, a full-length painting of George Washington in the White House was the work of what artist? Whose unfinished portrait of Washington adorns our $1 bills? Answer there is Gilbert Stuart. Feminists might object to the title of a Shakespeare comedy that includes what word referring to a scolding Grand
Taming
Valley?
of the Shrew.
That is right, but the Model T Ford was originally available in green until Henry Ford determined that it was cheaper to paint all Model Ts what same basic color, Grand Valley?
Black.
Yes, to the Monitor, looking appropriately imperial, this is what emperor with a double name who ruled Austria-Hungary from 1846 to 1916, Grand Valley?
Franz Ferdinand.
Judge, now Franz Joseph. The ancient Egyptian god Ptah appears on stage as a big statue in what popular opera by Giuseppe Verdi? With a guess here? Ada. The name Kellogg is paired not with cornflakes, but with what French diplomat? Canton.
Briand.
Briand, right. Not only is South Carolina called the Palmetto State, but the nickname Palmetto City, given to what oldest city in South Carolina? Northwestern.
Charleston.
That's right. In Greek mythology, after crossing the river Styx, the dead entered Hades and drank from their what other river? Made them forget about their previous life. Lethe River. All right, the buzzer means the game is over. Let's take a look at our final standings tonight. 310 points, third place, Northwestern. Second place at 320, Grand Valley. And our winner tonight was never really close, 620, getting into our top 10, Canton Central Catholic. Congratulations. Hey, join us next week. We'll feature teams from Clearview, Edgewood, and Fairless. I'm Jason Nicholas. We'll see you next week for another edition of Academic Challenge. Good night, everybody.
Academic Challenge has been brought to you by Westfield Insurance.